Okay, so welcome to day 4 of Awaken and Ignite your intuition so you can cultivate a peaceful heart. We're going to start with a reading, and then this morning I'm going to lead you through a meditation so that you can just really center down and you can experience what it's like to have this inner peace within yourself. And then you can use this afterwards. I will be making a separate recording, but good morning, good morning. Glad that you're here with me. Glad that you're listening to this afterwards. I know that many people are in need of this. So that being said, I'm going to play this and then I'm going to invite you to just close the outer eye, move into your heart and breathe. As we've been doing, take those 3 deep breaths, breathing in and exhaling, breathing in, exhale, breathing in, and so I just invite you to move into your heart. Allow anything around you, in front of you, behind you, to simply fall away. And I mean that figuratively and literally. Just find your sacred space. Move into your resting space. And I want you to just allow these notes, the notes of this music, to just minister to your heart and just sit in your heart. And I want to read this to you while you're listening to this. What could you want? Forgiveness cannot give. Do you want peace? Forgiveness offers it. Do you want happiness? A quiet mind, a certainty of purpose, and a sense of worth and beauty that transcends the world? Do you want care and safety and the warmth of sure protection always? Do you want a quietness that cannot be disturbed? A gentleness that can never be hurt? A deep abiding comfort? And a rest so perfect it can never be upset? All this forgiveness offers you. We're in the time of enormous change. It's bringing up a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety, which moves you right into that reptilian part of your brain that I spoke about the other day, and it leaves you in cortisol. So I want to help you come back to your heart. I want to help you find peace in the midst of turbulence, to find calm in the chaos. So moving into your heart, allow this music to simply fill every cell, to fill your mind, your heart, your body.
There is so much magnificence. There is the ocean. Waves are coming in. Waves are coming
in. Allow any thought
There
to
is
be
so
waves.
much magnificence.
Just allowing them to flow right out of your
Near
mind.
the ocean. Waves are coming in. Waves are coming in. There is so much magnificence. coming. Waves are 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 Waves are coming. 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 Waves are coming.
Just staying in a very sacred space, allowing yourself to be in that tone, that reverential space that has been created. I want you to imagine that there is a place that is your sacred space. It could be the mountains, the forest, it could be the beach, it could be a resort, but this is your sacred space in nature. There could be beautiful birds, animals, could be a safari, whatever is your sacred, safe space that is meant entirely just for you. I want you to create that. That's the only exercise for today. And I want you to go to that space today, whenever you feel disturbed by outer events. There is so much happening in the outer world, and it is the deepest desire of my heart
that you find ways to cultivate a peaceful heart, to stay connected to that intuitive wisdom within you, so that you can navigate these times, navigate what's happening. Specifically today, I hold California in my heart. There's nothing greater, no force more powerful than a woman in her power, than a mama bear protecting her cubs. Whatever is on your heart today, I invite you to bring it into this space, bring it into this sacred space, bring it into this meditative space, and just allow it to minister to you. Just allow yourself to remember that in each mess, there is a blessing. And that you are here on purpose with purpose, that you are powerful beyond measure and loved beyond description, and that there is only good that is seeking expression through you. And I invite you to tap into that today, no matter what the frustration, no matter what you're feeling, tap into that, because what you focus on expands. And when you are in that expanded awareness, you have access to a heightened ability to choose, to make choices. And as you do, your outside circumstances shift and change. So I am holding you. I am holding you high. I am absolutely here to support and remind you of who and whose you are in all situations. Your ability to step away from the outer world, your ability to find source and sustenance in that which is not seen, is what will lead, guide, and direct you in that which is seen. Everything that you see on the outer world, in the outer world, was first created in the inner world, in the invisible. You are a powerful creator. You are a powerful creator. I want you to leave today's class knowing this, because it is so easy to forget it in the midst of all of the turmoil. I'm going to pause the recording for now, and I'm going to open it up and see if there's any questions. So hang on one second. So the question was asked, what can we do during the day to access that sacred space? So yesterday, in yesterday's lesson, I shared that at the top of every hour to pause for 60 seconds and move into your heart, breathe, move into your heart. And with the sacred space, what that means is that it's really important to have 2 sittings, at least during the day, where you practice. So if after your kids go to school or before you get up and go to work, you will know your schedule best. But to pick 2 times during the day where you are going to, as we spoke about yesterday, intend, you're going to set an intention to create and connect with the sacred space. So you pause and you do the preparation that I gave you. You breathe, you bring your awareness into your heart, and then you put your palms in your lap, in your palms. Put your hands in your lap with your palms facing upward, and you bring your awareness into your heart. And then with your mind's eye, you ask your inner guidance, what is my sacred space? What would it look like? You may already have a picture of it. So envision your sacred space. Is it the beach or the mountains or a forest or what does it look like for you? The sun, there must be sun shining and a body of water nearby. Are there birds chirping? Are there wild animals? Maybe it's just your own pets. Maybe it's a beautiful backyard where You have a deck and the sun is shining. This is your sacred space. No one can come in here. You get to create it. It's your space. And then you just anchor this once you feel it, right? So I've spoken repeatedly about a feeling sense awareness when you feel that you have contacted this place. So just sit, and you can, again, you could do a mudra to anchor it and just bring it into your awareness till you can feel connected with it. And then stay there. You could stay there for 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then bring yourself out. Remember to do the plexiglass cube, right? The plexiglass in front of you. And then you can also do this again before you go to bed. During the day, as you build up the vibratory frequency, so I haven't really talked about that as much, and I will in our classes going on, but so everything is energy. There's an energetic frequency, like an energetic signature that you will feel when you connect with your sacred space. So your question to how can we connect with it during the day, you can pause at the top of every hour and connect into your sacred space. Just feel what that feels like. The overriding indicators of this would be calm, peace, openness, warmth. Oh, Lori, what is the plexiglass clue? Okay, I sent that in the email. Okay, thank you for asking. So I want to just finish this piece and then I'll revisit that again. So when you are in the space, you're going to have there's going to be like an energetic signature, a resonance. That is what you can encode and tap into during the day. At any time, let's just say you have to go to an appointment and there's a waiting room and there's a lot of people and you're feeling a little bit anxious because you don't know what's going to happen. Or let's say you're going to see a legislator or a business meeting or something that is evoking some kind of anxiety. What you want to do is just, again, bring your awareness into your heart, breathe, and do the plexiglass cube and breathe and access that awareness while you are in that space. Access that sacred space. Does that help? Is that helpful, Lisa? Okay, awesome. Okay, so going back, thank you, Lori, for that info. Yes, I am feeling into it as we are here, for sure. Oh, great. Okay, good. So to review the plexiglass cube, being a sensitive being, it's really important that when you go into crowds, when you go into important meetings, even if it's just with friends and family, right? Maybe there's some, that crazy Uncle Joe or that Aunt Betty, or, maybe it's even your parents, maybe it's even your spouse that you feel really assaulted by their energy or their words. So what you do is you, again, get still. You move into your resting place, as I've mentioned, and it's in all of the replays. What I'm mentioning is also in the replays, and so you can go back and listen as well. So you move into that place, and you breathe, and then you push out the energy. So You might be sitting there and going, well, what does she mean? So we did an exercise where I had you create this ball of energy, right? You can feel it. Like if you close your eyes, you can feel this energy. And then bring it out, and you can still feel that within your hands, within your palms, there's energy. Bring it out. There's more. So there's a field of energy that surrounds you. Right? We didn't talk a lot about chakras or auras in these lessons. Not that we can't, but that's usually, I go more in depth with that in my live workshops and my programs, so you can really have an experiential awareness and experience of connecting with this energy in these chakras. That being said, you are surrounded by a field of energy, and you have something called an aura. And there are also 7 interpenetrating energy fields around you. As you go through your day, some people go through their day and they're not even aware that they're picking up other energy. And then maybe by the middle, maybe you get up in the morning and you go out and you go somewhere, and then all of a sudden you're feeling kind of yucky or irritated, or something's up for you. And you just keep stepping, you just keep going through your day. And then by the time you get home, like your partner or your child or somebody says something to you and you want to take their head off, or you feel really depressed, right? You're reading something, you feel so downtrodden and depressed. That's because you haven't really taken care to really wrap your energy field in your own space, to create your own energetic space. So the plexiglass cube is something one of my teachers taught me, and that is you extend your hands in front of you, on the side of you, above you, and then envision it behind you as much, your arm's length, and underneath you. And it is a plexiglass cube. So that what that means is that you can see everything in front of you. You have your feelings, you can feel joy, you can feel all your feelings, but you're not taking on anybody else's energy. They can't invade your space. And you are able to navigate any situation, a concert, a big hall, a meeting, family gatherings, whatever it is. And that's the plexiglass tube. You may have heard people talk about surrounding yourself in a golden white light. Well, I feel like it's really important to have solidity. Not that it's not that it's rigid, right? So is that helpful? I can't see you, so I'm just gonna go with yes, it's helpful. And
yes,
oh, good. Thank you. Oh, cool. So today, the only exercise that I have for you, because I know for some it's a very high energy day. I sincerely want you to go into your sacred space, and I want you to know that you are being held, that there is a force and a source that is greater than any man-made anything. And you're connected. You're connected to this source. And you're connected to this source straight through your heart. So you can say as many prayers as you want. You can do whatever makes you feel happy. Mostly, my invitation to you today is to listen to the beginning of our replay with this beautiful meditation music by Deva, Primal, and Miten, and go to your sacred space. Dance, sing, jump, hug, whatever will support you. And then I will be checking the Facebook group, and we'll meet here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. PST. And I am going to close us out with some spoken word. And so how grateful I am for love. Grateful for this opportunity to remember that love is all that there is, that love is the most powerful source, force, creative energy in this multidimensional universe, that love is my source, my supply. I am created in love, out of love, sourced by love, guided, led, directed by love. Love is my true nature. Love is my force and my source. Love is all that there is. And as I know that love is my source and my force, I know that this is true for Lisa and Lori, and it is true for each and every person who's watching this replay, that right at the very center of their being, there is this absolute love intelligence that anchors, that orders their steps. And it is from this unified field of awareness of the allness and the fullness and the oneness of love that I speak this word. This word this morning is the word of love. This word is love going forth and preparing the way, walking alongside each and every person as they go through their day, knowing that love raises them up. Love lifts up everything, that as we come together in this sacred circle, this sacred lesson called Wake Up, Awaken and Ignite your intuition, that it is really the opportunity to cultivate a peaceful heart, to absolutely tap into, tune into, and be uplifted by love. And that when we come together in this sacred agreement that love is what leads, guides, and directs us, that love is amplified beyond any man's idea of what should be in the world. It elevates that octave to what love, what would love, highest and greatest vision for the mothers and the children, for the women and the men, for the fathers and mothers and children. What is the highest and greatest vision? What is love's highest and greatest vision for the world? And this is the activity of the awareness of each and every person that is here in this circle and watching this replay. What would love have me say and do? What would love look like? And so with deep gratitude for the vision of love, for the activation of love, for the amplification of love, for the anchoring of love in our individual worlds and in the world, I simply rest in this word spoken, knowing that love always wins. Love will have the final word, and love is all over every aspect of this multidimensional universe. It is right where each and every parent is in Sacramento. It is right where each and every parent is right here. It is right where every parent is in the globe. Love is non-local. It is everywhere simultaneously. And so I know that love has spoken the word today, and I rest in this love. I let it be. I know it is so. And all right. Thank you. And I will see you tomorrow.
Hey, Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. I was wondering if we could just send some love together to the Appropriations Committee in their hearts and